Right. Everyone's going to have a minute. We're going to sum it all up. We're going to get the naps, the lays, the best each ways, etc, etc. This is how it's going to work. Everyone's going to get 1 minute. You're going to kick off with your nap, then your best each way, a horse which you think is currently the wrong price, so there's value out there for the punters, your lay of the meeting, and then with your 45 seconds left, you fill it with as many winners as you can. And the clue to this is just name as many horses as you can. Claude, just go for it. Okay, so Tanya, you're going to kick us off, and your minute starts now.
I'm not going to fill it by throwing names out just willy-nilly. I have just a small select team. My nap of the meeting has to be Thomas Brown in the Albert Bartlett. Here's a horse that's gone under the radar at a yard that's known for Rock on Ruby. Yes, Harry Fry trains Thomas Brown. He ran a cracking race recently at Cheltenham, fourth in the race, different gravy, won the Sydney Banks at Huntingdon quite easily, and the form behind Thomas Brown and indeed in front of him in recent races has been very good. You need grit and determination to win the Albert Bartlett, and that's what Thomas Brown will do. Each way selection has to be Jolly's cracked it in the Neptune. I hope Harry Fry, I'm the Harry Fry representative, watched him carefully in the Betfair hurdle. He needs every yard of 2 miles, if not more. And Wrong Price, the young master, shouldn't be double figures, should be much, much shorter for the RSA chase. And the lay of the meeting, well, it has to be earned to say. You can't do too much if you're laying horses at odds on, can you? So he's my lay of the meeting.
3 seconds to put your feet up. That is different class, ladies and gentlemen. Bill, you
very
now.
calm ride. No, I'll go now. Don Pody, nap of the meeting, should be the RSA chase. Hope it won't be the 4 miler. It'll win whatever it turns up. Best each way, Hidden Cyclone, I think is almost the wrong price too, but best each way, Hidden Cyclone in the champion chase. Wrong prices, I give you 2 of them. 14-1 Black Lion in the Albert Bartlett, should be shorter. And I also think that Parlour Games in the Neptune, 8-1, should be shorter. If it's trained by anyone else, it would be very, very much shorter. Lay of the meeting, I will lay Sprinter Sacra. I won't lay Indessu, I'll lay Sprinter Sacra. I think he's just too short on what he's achieved on the racecourse. In terms of other horses for a mention, I'll mention Current Event in the Fox Hunters. Paul Nicholls has a share in that, and I think that'll go very, very close. That's me done.
Right. Does anyone want to have a chat for 20 seconds on Claude? I'll cue you in, Claude.
Don't want to fill it with rubbish.
I'm going to fill and fill. I'll tell you that about 2, 1, go.
My nap of the meeting would be Don Cossack, as I say, Gordon Elliott. He's won 4 races on the bounce. He fell at the meeting last year. I think he'll come back and he'll run a really big race. I think he's got the Ryanair chase at Harland. As I say, I've never won it. I think he'd be the first Irish winner. My best each way would be that Devilment of John Ferguson's in the Triumph. I think he's got an outstanding chance. Fred Winter would never even run a horse in the Triumph because it's such a lottery, but I think this horse will run a big race. A Wrong Price I would have thought would be Clark Cam at 12 in the Arkle. I think he should be a bit shorter than that. I know he was well beaten by Undis last time, but I think he'll run a big race. My lays of the day, well, I think I'd lay Jet Ski if I was you. I'd lay that all day and all night. I think I'll see that.
Enhanced prices over here.
And Sprinter Sacra, you know, you wouldn't back anybody who's had a heart problem running a 4-minute mile, would you? So why would you take the chance in a hot race like the Queen Mother Champion Chase?
2, 1, you lot are different class. But I'm going to try and appear to be the lunatic, so I'll fly down and I'll go from now. Nap of the meeting, Peace and Co, just to try and push it home, anything I can do. Best each way, I think Marfiol at 10-1, I think she'll go off a lot shorter than the Ryanair. Wrong Price, in the JLT, Splash of Ginge is 25-1. So 3 runs at Cheltenham this season, 1, 2, probably would have won the other if he hadn't tipped up. Went to Sandown and double in price just for going the wrong way, which he can't do anyway. Lay of the meeting, Undersir, come on guys, it's a ridiculous price. I've got 5 lays and 5 backs. The horses, as a bookmaker at Cheltenham, that I would most like to lay this year are King's Palace, no graded experience, Undersir, Dodging Bullets, Safia de Rey and Silviniaco Conti in the Gold Cup. And the horses I'd like to back at the prices are Southfield Theatre in the RSA, Jackadam in the Gold Cup, Sago Success in the National Hunt Chase, Jossers Hill in the Arkle, and 2, 1, Value at Risk in the Albert Bartlett. From us, there's got to be a winner in there somewhere, because if there isn't, we're never coming back. But enjoy the Cheltenham Festival, guys. Come and see us. We're in the ring. Come and bet with us, and we'll make sure you're well looked after.